The Russo brothers, Joe and Anthony Russo, did what they had to do to get Endgame out there, and now their contracts for the MCU are up. And as they're developing their own projects, they talk a little bit about Marvel Studios and how they already missed the gig and want back in. I mean, it's really no surprise, but let's talk about why this is important. So Joe and Anthony Russo have recently started to hype up their future projects. Now, obviously, they're forever going to be remembered as the guys that really made the impossible possible when it came to the MCU. And when they were interviewed, they talked about specifically how much they miss already working with the people over at Marvel Studios, from Kevin Feige to Alonso herself. Now, Victoria Alonso doesn't obviously involve as much as Kevin Feige, but she's there. And then there's, of course, Luis D'Esposito, who's there, you know, one of the other guys that doesn't get as much credit, but they said they already incredibly miss them and hope to soon be back in the fold working with them. Now again, notice how they're not dismissing, first and foremost, that they're gonna come back. They want people to know that, yeah, we want back in, we're gonna come back. And you can understand why this is something that they want out there, that they're expressing their feelings towards it. They spent years of their lives, from when they were hired for The Winter Soldier to Civil War to 2 back-to-back Avengers movies, literally 5 years of their life living in the Marvel playground, setting up the future, dealing with the past, interacting with these actors, producers, and everybody on a daily basis. They become like family, right? You literally become a family with these people that you're not related to. And then suddenly, it stops, it's over, and you're moving on to new projects. And you can understand why they're so passionate about it and why they want back in. One, they probably get a pretty good paycheck too. I mean, they're directors, it's not the biggest payday compared to even the actors, but they love what they're doing, and it guarantees them a job, and it guarantees them, again, being part of that family and knowing what's coming down the road and what's going to happen and where they could be involved. And I just love it when, you know, they talk about things like this, because you really start to see the passion. And, you know, to them, I assume it's a perfect job, right? It's what they always wanted to do. And growing up reading Marvel Comics and loving that world, and then being able to deliver a live-action version of what you were reading as a kid, there can't be anything better than that. Of course they want back in, and I hope, I really do, that they come back sooner rather than later. Get them on Disney Plus to direct some episodes. Give them Wolverine, please. Just get these guys back in, because they're so passionate, and clearly they know what they're doing with these characters. How do you guys feel about it? Do you hope they come back sooner rather than later? Or do you hope some other people come in and give it their own take on the MCU?